Ari Olds Museum today, and we're gonna cover some a little bit of history of the Olds family. So right here, I'm in front of the uh, original Olds engines. There's hit and miss. They started out with factory engines. Pretty cool. Check that out. 1915 factory. They made some of the first engines. Oldsmobile is a icon of Lansing, Michigan, along with the Dodges. They have a mansion, the uh, Turner Dodge House. Um, it's kind of on the outskirts of Old Town. The Olds family also had a mansion. Unfortunately, it was torn down um, when they put the bypass in. So that's a little irony there. But they do have a model of the Olds mansion. Obviously, the Olds family was pretty well off. They were big into the industrial manufacturing of engines. You can see here various engines they have on display. All of them are stationary engines, obviously, because they're installed in factories. Um, we've got huge 18 horsepower, 1899 gasoline powered engine here. Check out the flywheel in this thing. I mean, it's over 3 feet, that's for sure. Oh, here you go. You allowed to do that?
You can sit in this car.
Oh, all right,
First
awesome.
dash Olds, over 10,000 made. Steers with the tiller.
1904. That's pretty awesome. We
I
actually
believe
get in
this
this.
one still runs because they were just showing a video of it running down the street.
I'm sure that's your gas. Yeah, you
Brake,
can feel it.
gas pedal, steering with the tiller.
That is crazy. Wonder what this is. I don't know. It's got to be clutch power. Maybe it's like a tractor where you
Oh.
kind of
it might be.
oppo. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
It does actually look a lot like a tractor.
Check this out. The lamps,
Pedal. Isn't that beautiful? It's all brass.
brass lamps.
It's got brass trim around the
Oh, that's how you get in gear. I bet you this is a lot like how a tractor operates. Just
Probably.
looking at some of these controls. Pretty awesome. Wish you could see the engine in this thing. And a stoplight. You know. Gear driven. Got a big chain running on the axle there. 120 years old. Gosh.
wood. It's like all
Lacquered over.
lacquered.
So cool. Get up here and check it out. There you go. A little bit on the inside. Check that out. Wow, look at the upholstery on this thing. Nice supple leather. Amazing. Check the tiller out. I got it disabled. Wheels aren't turning.
Huh.
What's that one?
So this is actually a story about MSU, before it was MSU and it was still the Michigan Agricultural College. Apparently the original engineering building burned down, and so University of Michigan attempted to absorb MAC, or Michigan Agricultural College Engineering, but Olds decided to donate $100,000 to rebuild the engineering building, which is why it's Olds Hall, which I never even realized that. and why they're still engineering at MSU.
Cool. Awesome. Hey, we got some followers. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. 1903 runabout. Wow. Check this thing out. More lanterns.
Oh, so this car is on loan from MSU.
Of course.
Of course.
Let's go back to the horseless carriages here and let's check these things out. Here's a steam-powered car, 1887. It's a replica, unfortunately. Amazing. There's another 1892 steam-powered car. This is, I don't have a description more than it's a steam power. 1892, more carriage-like than obviously car-like. Suspension's pretty awesome. Check that out. Another giant flywheel running a chain-powered axle. Again, same thing with this 1899. This is an electric car. Electric cars aren't new, by the way. So this is an Olds, and it's under the PF Olds brand. Business was recapitalized for $50,000. That was a lot of money back then. They built 15 to 20 of these. So here you go. Again, very carriage-like. Check out the quote-unquote dash. Pretty cool.
So this one drove all the way from San Francisco to New York. It was restored from the original car, and the gentleman, Joe Merrill, who did this trip, did it in commemoration of a same trip done by Lester Whitman and Eugene Hammond in 1903. And I'm sure there weren't hardly any roads between San Francisco and New York in 1903.
Oh, it had been rough going, that's for sure. Delivery wagon, 1904. Cost $850 to buy it brand new. There you go. Pretty heavy, 1,100 pounds. Light delivery wagon produced from 1903 to 1905. Oh, here you go. Options list. Let's check this out. Just to get the runabouts, $1,000. You get the delivery wagon package, $1,200. You get the electric version for $1,650. That's pretty cool. The cabriolet for a 4-passenger was $2,000, and the Brougham, 4-person, $2,750. So there you go. Pretty cool. Check out these tires. It's pretty cool. Well, we're going to continue on to the back here. I guess I'm going to try and take this path. Well, there's another neat area over here. Let's go to here first. Finish out this room. Another curved dash runabout. This is a 1901. Just like the first one we saw earlier. Got some newer style tires and wheels on it. Oh, the pattern shop. Let's see what that looked like back then.
This is cool. It's a blueprint showing the curved dash, actual mechanicals.
Blueprint?
Yeah, chain drive and everything.
Yeah. Check out the flywheel they had to run on it.
Yeah.
Kind of have to have that with low horsepower engines. They still are forging stuff. Typical little shop forge.
Oh, here you go.
I don't know if you're supposed to touch that.
See the engine.
Yeah.
It was
We're going to
open.
break the rules.
It was open.
It's already open. We're breaking. There you go. Very cool. That's a cam. two little lobes run the intake and exhaust. Two little lobes. That's it. Imagine that as a drill press. Check out the gear on this thing. Yeah. They were still forging back then. 1897, factory forging. Check out the woodwork here.
You can see they have the innards exposed. You can see how that curved dashboard.
It's curved. That's how you get that. Very cabinet maker like. All right, so we're getting into the more modern cars. There's a runabout. It's pretty cool. Check this out. 1905 Model N. Your two seats. Check out the horn. $650. Pretty cool. Let's see here.
This wall's kind of cool.
Oh, they're different patents. That's
All the
pretty cool.
patents that he,
So, elevator gate, gas and steam engine. It's got some vehicle body. Yeah. Check out that. Let's check out the cars. I know you guys are interested in cars. More runabouts, horseless carriages. 1897. More horseless carriages, you know. We're going in the next room. I think there's some more stuff in here. It's more interesting. So this is the era that we're going to enter here is 1864 1950. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, now we're getting into stuff. Oh, look at that. That's so much fun. Baby Rio.
fully functional miniature car.
238 pounds, 2-cylinder,
It's 1/2 replica.
2 horsepower. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Imagine putting your kid in that
It
thing.
says it was built in 1905 as a marketing and promotional event for 1906 model year. It cost more than $3,000. More than double the price of a full size to build.
The Rio. I can just imagine sitting in the back, see that thing, and tipping up a little bit. So, I mean, obviously they made it for little kids. All right, let's go look at some Rios here. The 1906 Rio. So, this is the big version. What are we looking at here? This is the Model B, 1908 runabout. This thing cost $650 new, which is probably quite a bit back then. They did a first ever cross-country run, 1905 to 1906 in this thing.
Yeah, that was about a year's salary
That's
for the
crazy.
average person.
They didn't really have roads back then. I mean, think about
made
it.
about $600 a year.
We got a 1909. This is the Model D Touring. This is the upscale model. $1,000. Top speed 35. Remote horn?
It's pretty gorgeous. Don't you want to honk that horn?
I do, but I know I'll get kicked out instantly. If I had 1,000 viewers, I'd probably do that, but pretty neat. A lot of solid axles and all that stuff.
The convenience I need in my modern car over here.
What's this?
It's a foot warmer.
Fo-
It says you put your feet in a wool-lined boot to help keep your feet warm.
Automobile footlook. Jeez.
Because they didn't have heaters.
Check out the dash. Nice wood, all burled. Wish cars came like that, you know? Check out the paint job on this
I
thing.
know, it's spectacular.
Cream and red. You can't go bad with that. This is a 1921 Olds Model 46 V8.
Look at that.
Yeah, that tells you if you're boiling over or
I
not.
know.
Believe it or not, these are very collectible. Crazy.
Well, they're beautiful. Functional and beautiful.
1800 bucks. 1875. Gosh, 2,100 pounds. (1923) Star Model C Touring. This is a Star. Never heard of the company. I don't know if you have, but let's see what we got here. Elizabeth, New Jersey, and Oakland. I guess they made them in Lansing as well. They had 4 factories.
By the Durant Motor Company.
Oh, it was Durant's.
Yeah.
Value price $490.
So this was the K car of the day.
Yeah. There you go. I can't get behind there because they've got it blocked off. This is a 1930 Durant Model 617 Deluxe sedan. This was made in Flint, Michigan. Let's see what else I can go. They had factories in Lansing as well. Oakland, California, Elizabeth, New Jersey. They got these things parked pretty close. Here's another Rio. Try and get a little bit closer on this one. A little bit rougher on the inside. Well, I can get you inside. Here we go. Woo. Check that out. Got a dome light. Hey, you know. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, fire engines. Let's check this out.
Come over here so you can see this.
What are we looking at?
It's an REO Speedwagon.
Rio Speedwagon. There you go.
The actual REO Speedwagon with a Lansing fire truck.
Immediately, the police squad car and the ventilator squad arrived on the scene.
18,000 pounds.
Child will now be rushed to the hospital.
83 horsepower. Jeez.
Another incident where the police department is called upon and the ventilator squad
4-speed auto.
is when someone suffers a heart attack or a fainting spell of any kind.
These are chemically
Squad car
powered
arrives on the scene, the
fire
ambulance,
extinguishers.
and
Pretty cool.
immediately the person is taken to the hospital.
There's your Lansing Fire Department. Alarm station. Oh, here's
Look at that.
police car.
Cruiser. Isn't
Yeah.
that gorgeous?
Oldsmobile police cruiser. Lansing PD. 52 Olds 88. What'd you do?
Nothing.
Hey, the lights are
The
on.
lights turn on and off.
Cool. Got Sparky there. What else we got? Oh,
Another Speedwagon.
check this out. Another Rio.
It's the Flying Cloud Model C Roadster.
Model C Roadster. Let's check out the interior in this thing. Red. Leather. Door cards are leather. I like the dash in this. Let's get in here and look at the dash. I'm sure you adjust your timing. A lot of them back of the day you adjusted your timing on your steering wheel. Wheel cover. Man, look at these lamps. It's over dinner size. If you're ever visiting Lansing, this is a little itty bitty museum tucked back in Museum Row. It's the Ari Olds Museum. This is a 1931 Rio Royal model 8-35 sedan. This is one of the more expensive cars here. $24.85. Wow. Louvered. Air vents. And memorabilia. All right, we're gonna flip you around here a little bit. Sorry. A little tight back here. This is a Viking Deluxe 4-door sedan, 1930. $2,020, brand new. Chocolate brown with, it's like a brown-orange pinstripe. Wish I could get up in there. Might try and sneak back in here. 81 horsepower. Woo! This is a Rio Hearse ambulance, 1932. Funeral coach. There you go. Hillegas Funeral Homes. Black. Black. Windshield wipers, pretty cool. Let's check this out. Coach light. Check that out. Let's see if we can get in there a little bit more. No. Got a wicker casket in it. Looks like there's a jump seat. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of reflective here. Let's check out this engine. V8, 85 horsepower. This is a 32 Pontiac V8 engine. Crazy. Here, coil, strippers in the back, fuel pump, oil. God, that is a huge lid. Anyways, let's keep moving along. Got some newer cars over here. Gorgeous blue. Check this thing out. Ford Olds L40. Phaeton. Man. All right, let's look at the options. You wanted a radio, $56. You wanted a heated dash, $13. Fender skirts are going to cost you $10.90. Man, check that convertible. Blue leather interior, awesome. Check out all this chrome. Hubs. Got some fog lamps. Cigarette lighter is going to cost you $2. And a dual volume horn, $6. There's a 37 Olds. Ms. Lucy, huh? This is their premium car at the time. $1,060. It's a straight 8, 110 horsepower. Check out that emblem. Beautiful. Red pinstripe on chrome, you can't beat that. Black interior is not leather, it is material.
This is my favorite era of vehicles.
Love the bullet-shaped headlamps. Those are awesome.
So beautiful.
Spare tire cover. Imagine having suicide doors, putting your kids in the back. Rio Flying Cloud sedan, 1936, $1,040, and 90 horsepower. Another cloth interior. Nice badging. Love the, again, bullet shaped lights. 1940s were like the streamliner era. You can kind of see it in these cars when you hit the 40s. You see that you're no longer just straight up bullet headlamps. They're kind of all built in. It's kind of like the last hurrah of the steam era as well. $865, 95 horsepower. Let's check out the inside of this thing. Yeah, I passed it. Gandalf's gonna come and get me, I guess. All right. Club Coupe 37, $985, 3,400 pounds. Check out the silver paint.
Fenders on that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Whoever did the paint job did an excellent job in this car.
It's gorgeous.
Nice pearl.
Silver paint is like silk.
Yeah. Well, only one flaw so far. Drip rail. Check out the interior if you can. Big dials. Clock. Back when they used to put clocks in cars that were real clocks.
There's a Rio
Fisher
boat
body.
over here.
What is it?
There's a boat.
I got some lawnmowers.
Lawnmowers.
I guess they made lawnmowers. I wouldn't have guessed. Rio
And
lawnmowers.
a refrigerator.
Electrolon. Here's your first electric push mower. I doubt it is, but I don't know. 1953. Oh,
Sounds
look at
like
that
an
engine.
accident waiting to happen.
You can kind of see the modern lawnmowers in these things. I mean,
There's a refrigerator over here and they have snow blowers too.
what didn't they make? A Rio refrigerator.
They made everything. And a beautiful wooden boat.
Troll about. Check out this 50s advertising. Four cycle power. Like you couldn't have just regular oars. They had to have this
Nope.
mechanical.
Look, they fold it. They
They
fold
fold
it
up.
out and then fold up.
And what we could make this more complicated by having a shaft-driven,
Well, and the exhaust running. Like imagine sitting back
Oh,
here
yeah.
and having the exhaust in
puffing
your
on the
face.
exhaust. You'd be really happy as a fisherman in this boat. You'd be a little wacky by the time you got there. Check out the tiller control. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Neat idea. I don't know about the execution. Snow thrower 54.
This looks like it was just painted by my granddad.
Yeah.
Those are his favorite colors. He painted
It's
everything back
definitely
then,
got
those
tractor
colors.
paint on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely
Yeah,
tractor
there you
paint.
go. More, they even made toys.
Show them all of the.
More mowers. 1940, 45. Power mower.
Look at this.
Trim lawn. Rio push mower. That's for the poor folks. They got an electric one there, though. That's pretty cool. 1951.
And PAL. Little bikes and pedal cars.
Oh, check out all the wheels up here.
Mm-hmm.
What a fun little museum. I've never been in here. If you're ever in Lansing, I mean, it was $20 to get the two of us in here. I don't think you could really beat that. I mean, you are supporting a local museum.
We haven't gotten to the sexier cars, muscle cars.
There's muscle cars?
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll get there. Look at this garage. That's when a garage was a garage. 1927 Wolverine.
There's the Diamond Rio sign right behind you on a semi.
Diamond Rio, the world's toughest truck. There you go. Things are motion activated in here, obviously. Eagle High Wheel, huh? Bone shaker. I guess you would be on that thing. No suspension, all wood.
Yeah.
Let's check out the semi more. I don't know. Can we? Let's,
It says keep off.
well, I'm not gonna get on it. I'm gonna sneak you in it. Let's sneak in. Can we sneak in? What do you see? You're seeing what the public don't get to see. Did you see something? I hope you did, because I'm gonna watch this again. Diamond Rio. Model H. They covered up the Rio sign in the background. Let's see what it looks like. Check out the big chain-driven axle on the back end of this thing.
Yeah.
Giant muffler.
Crazy.
All right. I heard, well, I got 2 more trucks. 3 more trucks. Now 4.
These are all speed wagons.
REO Speedwagon, huh? Let's see if we can see inside.
The original work truck.
There is no dash. Interesting. Wooden bed. That'll just the basics, you know? I guess if you're a farmer, you don't need much. Just need to go down the road. There's an REO Speedwagon. Rio.
This is a dump truck.
1920 economy Olds truck. $1,295. A whole 40 horsepower. Like the wood top on it. Leather seat.
That would have been a cold ride in the winter.
Oh yeah. What's
It's not
this?
even closed in all the way.
Speedwagon again. It's a 25 T6 dump truck. Check out the windows. Crazy. I'm gonna sneak you guys in there. Hopefully we can get this right. Here we go. Whoop. Hopefully that was cool. Do not raise.
I was gonna say it does actually flip up. It's a dump truck.
I'm not gonna pull that lever, even though I'm
Look
highly
underneath,
tempted.
Look at the woodwork. It's actually pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Still got a steel frame. Well, look inside the bed. Let's get you guys in there. Cool. Got some engines. Let's check these out. Comet V8. 235 horsepower. So this is a hot little engine. Crazy.
But it's a Comet V8.
235 horsepower was pretty good.
Commercial trucks from the 50s to the 70s.
The inline 6. 145 horsepower. Another truck engine. It's the Olds Beads Big 6, huh? More trucks. Mechanical. Fuel pumps. And one engine back there had the fuel pump in a weird spot. At least to me it was weird. Another inline 6. This is a Rio engine. They have intake and exhaust running on the same side.
Huh.
That doesn't seem like that would be a good idea. Don't know why, but weird. This one does too. This is an old 6-cylinder, I think, right? Yeah. Why would you do that? Eight horsepower engine. All right, let's go look at some muscle cars. We're gonna go out to the main part of the museum. Check that out. Love that little car. Let's see. There we go. There's stuff a little bit more modern you guys might be interested in. Some models. Dynamic 88. Baby blue. Let's check out the interior.
Interior is gorgeous.
Blue on blue. Look at the dark blue. We'll get you guys in there. They just don't make cars anymore like this. And just magnificent. A window sliding down in there. White top. This is a 48. Model 78. 35,000 miles on this car. Blue interior. Let's try to get you guys in the inside of this one too. We'll sneak in here. Blue vinyl with white trim. All original.
Check this out.
Deep blue on this. It's a wagon.
I love that blue color. Look at all the wood detail.
Oh, it's a
side
woody?
panels, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I don't want to break the rules out here. I'll get caught. But I so want to break the rules. Imagine going to the beach in that. Taking the kids on a vacation in that thing. I would just love to do something like that. 88, Super 88 two-door. 51 model. There you go. Go to the drive-in. Stick your food on a little tray on the side of the car. Gray cloth. Hydromatic. Ah. It was a $57 option. There you go, rocket engine. What do we got for horsepower? Whole whopping 135 horsepower. All right, so let's check these out. EV1, remember this thing? 96. Definitely a 90s car with all those push buttons. Terrible, I'm sure. We got all kinds of Olds engines. Let's check these out. Oh, V8 diesel, 1980. '67 Turpine Cruiser, 400 cubic inch V8, 10 to 1, 10.5 to 1, 300 horsepower.
My parents had the 1980
Yeah.
diesel station wagon with this
That
engine
they
in it.
put that was a terrible engine though.
But you know what? That car had over 300,000 miles on it before my parents got rid of it.
And I can remember it was in the shop every other week for a while there. Check out this cutaway. This is a NASCAR V8, 750 horsepower, 358 inch cubic inch. There you go. NASCAR engine. Wow, look at this dinky 6. Experimental engine, made in Lansing. Head and intake were one unit. They're trying to save some money making that thing, obviously. There's another experimental engine. This is a V6 diesel. The headers wrap around. Oh. Oh, here you go. Quadribog. That's cool. You know, when I was a kid, that was kind of an interesting engine. I think it was pretty quick, but it never had that great of a reputation, in my opinion. But yeah, it's 138. What's this thing? Oh, 3800. Super reliable engine. So what's the story behind this? This is the last 3800. So this is the last off the line, and it was signed by all the workers when it went off the line. So this is the last 3800 ever produced by Oldsmobile. Mal GM. Looks like everybody signed it on the way out. Great engine, though. This is the last Oldsmobile V8 ever produced, and it was produced April 5th, 1990. It's a 303, or no, correction. It's a 307. Flywheel signed by everybody that made the last V8 for Oldsmobile. You won't find that anywhere else. This is the last produced Delta engine plant. This is the last twin cam Oldsmobile off the line. It's a 2.4 liter. Yeah, quad 4. Last quad 4 was made June 14th, 2001. Here's the build sheet for the last Olds V8. There you go. Only place you're gonna find it, Sorry Olds Museum. All right, we're getting some modern cars here. When I say modern, I'm using the word lightly. This is a Olds Toronado. Tornados are, I think they're front wheel drives. Love the gold color. Terrible vinyl seats.
It was the first U.S. produced front-wheel drive automobile since the demise of the Ford in 1937. It was a 66 Tornado.
Yep. 385 horsepower.
I bet that was so much fun.
Oh, it had some pep. But man, have you ever ridden in a car that vinyl seats and you've been burned by one of those things?
Look at how modern
Flip up.
the flip-up lights are for 66.
Yeah, I bet they don't work now because it's all
No.
vacuum lined.
I mean, the 77 looks older style than the 66 or the 70 rather. Looks look at the headlights on that one.
Look at the GT. 400 horsepower under this. I think I like the deeper gold a little bit better. More vinyl seats. Got a Woody Vista Cruiser.
These are classic.
Gosh. 72 Vista Cruiser. It's got a 442 badge on it,
Yeah.
but 168 horsepower. Marketing.
It had a fiberglass hood, it says.
Yeah. Twist those off.
The best thing about these windows.
Ah, Old Supreme. Man, I have a soft spot for this car.
This is even the same color as your Cutlass
No,
from back in the day.
my Cutlass, unfortunately, was rose.
That's what this is. It's
No,
the
that's
current
rose. That
Yeah.
is rose. Terrible color. It just makes you want to puke. And then check out the interior on this thing. Turn signal indicators. Very typical of the wire caps.
Nice squishy seats.
Oh yeah,
Velvet.
I spent many. Remember the horns? You had the little horn buttons on the sides. They half the time didn't work.
Yep.
T-tops.
The time they did work. Oh, this has got a child seat in it. How family oriented. Back when this car was new, kids didn't need to be in a car seat.
No.
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 Like, there weren't seatbelts either.
Yeah, there was no such thing. They rode in the mom's lap or they sat on their
Yeah,
own.
it wasn't until my sister was born that baby seats were,
Yeah, so
were
this-
required.
This is not correct time as far as chronology is concerned.
I don't know if we can see in there or not. Doesn't look like it.
Does it have the reverse seat?
I was checking to see if the seat
I
was
think
up in it.
does.
think
It's
it
not
does.
up, but
It's just not up.
It's
Chevy Caprice Classic station wagon.
Yeah.
That was about this vintage. And yes, it did have the rear facing
Yep.
back seat. So, some
Cone exhaust. Pretty sure the 442 badging was added.
amongst my cousins.
Oh, let's check this out. We got a 60 Dynamic 88 convertible. Baby blue. Check out the pearlescent on this thing. It's got some depth to it. Oh my goodness. The interior on this car. I'm gonna try and sneak you guys around the backside. Let's see if we can get back here. Ah, they got me blocked. Let's see if we can get the dash from here. Huge trunk on these cars. I mean, they don't really put trunks on cars anymore. You know. Olds 98 convertible.
Look at how gorgeous that car is.
Absolutely flawless.
It's also like 20 feet long.
330 horsepower to move the behemoth. Hydromatic transmission. All right, so what we got next? Starfire Coupe. Wow, I really like this. This sharp car. 1963. Imagine going to the drive-in in this thing. Got chocolate brown interior. Sneak you guys in when I can.
Cutlass convertible with the vinyl seats.
64 Cutlass. Beautiful.
Look at the interior.
More vinyl. Watch my sweater here. Let's get you guys on the dash here a little bit. How many miles are on this thing? You see? I can't. You guys can. I don't know if that's the factory radio or not. Manual transmission.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that'd been a car to drive. Here you go. What do we got here? NASCAR. 1953 NASCAR
It says
Oldsmobile.
in 49 and 1950, NASCAR was one with the Oldsmobile.
Frank Afford.
It says by 51, it was dominated by the Hudson Hornet due to the low center of gravity.
All painted. No vinyl on this thing. Gosh. Paint work on this thing. Imagine painting all this.
It's all hand done.
77.
Vinyl stickers.
We got a 66, 442. This is the W30 model. Posi. 360 horsepower. 2,500 bucks, man. I'd buy that for 2,500 bucks. It's kind of a brown gold. Interior is kind of interesting. It's more flat. Oh, we're coming up on something. It's one of my favorites. F85. 3,025 bucks off the lot. 350 cubic inch. 325 horsepower. Oh. I'm gonna see if we can sneak a little bit closer. Check out the rims. Oh, I just love that body shape. We'll get to the Supreme here. We're gonna check out this F85 more. Ah, they got me blocked again. Yeah, somebody's watching. All right, old Supreme. Switch gear on the seats. Another manual. T-top. Too bad about the rubber there. Car's named Darth Vader. 85 Supreme. 307. Must be a smog engine. 200 horsepower. There you go. Hurst Olds. Big old blower. Bob Latham. '66. There you go, some heater pipes. Just go straight from the, exhaust out. Famous drag car. Another Hearst Old 69. Ram air induction. 380 horsepower. Can get up on this. 455 engine. Pretty dark in there, sorry. You allowed in that car?
I am allowed in this car.
Just breaking the rules. Let's check this out. Oh, there's some old fuel pumps.
Listen to this.
Yeah. Got some metal behind those doors.
Yep.
Tokheim. My grandfather worked for Tokheim. It's a Tokheim pump.
Yep. It actually says Fort Wayne, Indiana on it. Did you see?
Nope. Bet my granddaddy built this thing. Another Tokheim pump. Fort Wayne, Indiana. I don't know if you know anything about Tokheim, but they made fuel pumps. Where does it say I can get in this car?
Photo opportunity.
Okay, well let's get in a car, people. I'm not allowed to touch buttons, huh? You know, kind of break the rules all the time. The seat's a little shallow here. I'll try. Ugh. Yeah, they were a little bit smaller than me. Check out this dash. Wheels. Something else. I'll get in trouble putting horn on that.
Yeah. Don't
I'm so
dare.
tempted.
I don't think the mint green was the original color.
I don't know. Got some rub through here. I think it's been,
It's probably green.
yeah. Bumper on this thing.
Yeah.
Something else.
That is some luxury.
Nice little handle. You can smoke. Got your ashtrays ready to go. I'm more for the back seat in this car. Sit back, have somebody drive me. I love these
Got
windows.
your smoker's windows.
It's on the other side. You have to boop, pop it out. Well, we're getting towards the end here. Let's see what this thing is. I have no idea about this. Aerotech. 87 Aerotech. 900 plus horsepower. It's a four-cylinder. A four-cylinder with over 900 horsepower. 1,600 pounds. Oh,
Oh, it says that
it's a quad four.
short-tailed version of this car set a new closed course speed record of 123 miles per hour.
47 speed endurance records were broken by this car.
That's insane.
Everyone that's, it takes a lot of people and a lot of hard
Very
work to
long.
get this type of event.
There's a model
it's
of it.
huge.
Oh, it's, look at the turbos here. They got the
Yeah,
engine
look
up
at
here
the
on this.
engine.
We'll get at the engine here. Stupid long intake run. Exhaust. Check out those headers. Sound pretty mean though. Here's another. Look at the cutaway. Kind of the quad 4 was the last hurrah for Oldsmobile, really. Other than
That's
the GM 3800. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Ari Olds Museum. It was just a gray Friday with me and Sarah. Say bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. No.
Oh, now we.